Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. This is the Farming Simulator 2020 whatever year. I don't know when it was, but it's here, this one. Yeah. Anyway, it's October. It's a busy old month, October. I've got to harvest the cotton. I've got to sell all the long planks. I'm down to only 33 grand in the bank, but that's because I bought just everything last month, which was possibly a little irrational, but I don't feel too bad. There's a deer. Yeah, I don't feel too bad about it. Anyway, after I left you, I went and bought myself a conveyor belt, and it's dead good. Yeah, here we go. All right, this your auto loading conveyor belt system. Can I turn it on from here? No, you've got to mount the beast. All right, mount the beast. Turn it on, and it will pump it all straight into the trailer, just as nature intended, which is magnifico. Yeah, I mean, that saves a lot of hassle. I think there's an option somewhere where I can leave the system turned on so that it just forever pumps it, but I suspect that's going to be fraught with danger. Anyway, I've got 12,000 litres in there. That's a reasonable amount. Should still have some in the old smeltery itself, which we'll go and check. Now, as you can see, there's some metal. We've been making the metal at 1,000 groats a pop on these. Now, I don't think I'm going to get through those. I've already delivered a couple to the furniture shop. We'll go there next, shall we? Right, here we go, furniture shop. And at the moment it's still just tables going on there. But as you can possibly make out, I've got 1,950 litres of metal in there and 331 litres of armoires, because obviously furniture is measured by the litre. Anyway, that's not the objective for now. No, the objective for now lies down the other end. Let's go there. You know, I don't know why I didn't buy one of these sooner. Well, I did, but it was a rental. This being the real thing certainly gets you around the map in a hurry, which is pretty much what I'm after. Now, I should probably check on my sheep and make sure they're fed and what have you, but I can't be bothered. I want to get on with the job. Anyway, here's the job. All right, big fella, we've got work to do, and you're the one going to do it. Or I'm going to do it, but you're going to come with me. So today's primary objective, harvest the cotton. It's 7:35 in the morning, and it's going to take a heck of a lot of time. Now, I would say there's an art to cotton harvesting that makes it that much more effortless, but there isn't. You've just got to do the work. That's all there is to it. Just do the work, and the work takes a while. I could put a Johnny Helper on this, but it'll make a pig's ear of it. I'll be back every 20 minutes and just kind of going, well, what are you doing now? It goes, job's done, and he'll have done, 2 square meters or something. And I go, Johnny, the job's not done. Or worse still, I come back after 3 hours, and he goes, oh yeah, job was done ages ago. I've just been invoicing you since then, because you've got to check up on the work. I go, Johnny, the job's not done. So no, doing it yourself is the only way to live. So I'll get on with this, and we'll rejoin the action when there are some goods to be taken to be distributed and what have you. Well, this is embarrassing. I'm an hour or so in. I've done a bit. We've got 2 bales out so far, and we're halfway through the next one. I've run out of juice. Yeah, I had a look at the fuel tank earlier on, and the fuel tank said, no, I'm sure you'll be all right. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll figure out how we're going to do that. I think this is a job for the RTV Max 6000 and a length of rubber tubing. I mean, fundamentally, what we're after here is a jerry can. I mean, that would do enough. I mean, all I need is enough fuel in there to take it to the garage and fill it up properly. Right? That's moderately straightforward. I'm not even that far away from my fuel depot, but I don't know if they do such a thing as a jerry can. So we'll go down the shop and see what we can accomplish, which is here. Right, shop. Takes the corner without a brake. Well, not too much brake anyway. Right, let's see what we've got. I don't want to have to buy some kind of, fuel Bowser kind of a deal. Surely Misk is going to be our friend. Something fuel. Something. Yeah, none of this looks like it wants to play the game. No. Right, here we go. I've got a gallon, and that'll do us nicely, or rather 60 litres. Right, there we are. Just, well, I guess stick it in the back of there. That'll probably do nicely. And finally, the RTV Max 6000 has a genuine purpose. And I'm gonna go the alternate way to get to the old harvester. Just because I want to see how easy it is to navigate going the other way. It should be relatively easy. There are tracks and all kinds of business set up there to make it, you know, somewhat straightforward. How's the heap? The heap's doing okay. All right, that's good. Anyway, there's a dirt track here, and that should do the job. Well, theoretically, should do the job. We'll see. You see, look, it's done the job. Oh yeah. Just don't run over the stuff you haven't harvested yet. That's all right. I'm on it. This is why you have someone helpful who is around to be helpful. All right, now, how does one persuade one thing into the other? I'm hoping I can. Excuse me. I can just get in here, press a bit of R action, and everything. No, you've got to go the long way. Oh, okay. All right, go the long way. Yeah, and then in. All right, and R. Not getting any positive response. All right, okay, well, that's all right. We're not out of ideas yet. Now, obviously, the game has given me, because I reloaded. I had to go and get this out of Mod Hub. The game has reloaded with a little bit of fuel in it. But even so, I want to be able to do this so that next time around, it won't be... I mean, that's about as close as you're going to get it. Try it now. That's going up. Is it... Yeah, look at it. Look, it's climbing. It's definitely climbing. It's going very slowly. Yes. But that would certainly be enough in a crisis to get... You sure? Hit R again. We might have used it. Yeah, it's gone. Right, okay. In that case, back to the depot, and we'll fill the whole tank up, because, you know, otherwise there'll be drama. Now, normally I'd go, so I'll see you again when there's something else to report. But I have a feeling this might be more complicated than I'm perhaps giving it credit. So stay tuned. We'll see what we can do vis-a-vis loading up with some fuel. But it's a nice access point there. Yeah, could do with maybe... I haven't 100% finished the decoration on that bit, but I've at least smoothed it out. This is coming on. What I want to still do here is I want to stick a, what do they call it? A hanger. Yeah, I want to put a hanger for some of my kit in that area, just so that you can keep it out of harm's way. Not that harm really has much to say about things. It genuinely doesn't care that much. But I think it will look authentic. And then I'll cover it in all kinds of business after that, which will be a delight for all involved. Yeah. Almost there. I don't have to fill up too much more time with pointless and nondescript conversation. No, we'll be there in a minute. Obviously, I could have edited this out, but I chose not to. I wanted just to see the entire journey. Don't clip the bus. Oh, come on, that's not clipping the bus. The bus does not have an excess clipping circle. Right, can I refuel from here, or do I have to go into the compound? Refuel. Nope, we're golden. Okay. Good, I'll get back to work and I'll report in when there's something worth talking about. Or not, as the case may be. Okie dokie, the field is harvested, and I'll tell you, it was as fulfilling as it always is. Nothing quite so fine as to spend a few hours just aimlessly go. Well, it's not even aimlessly. You've definitely got some purpose. A good few bales out there, of which we shall go and grab one now. And then shortly after that, we'll grab the other ones too. Yeah, I know, steady on. It's a non-stop thrill ride here on the farm. Unconventionally, I have left an 85% bale load on board the baler. On board the harvester. You know what? Lightweight Senor Fatty isn't quite up to the task. Oh, he's just about up to the task. just not quite up to the top, because these things are flipping heavy, and lightweight Senior Fatty is not quite getting it done. And the reason I'm using lightweight Senior Fatty is I don't know where heavyweight Senior Fatty's actually gone. I had a look, couldn't find it. I might have to come up with an alternate plan. Yeah, I can't see this one ending well. Now, I mean, theoretically, my auto-loading man truck can take bales, but I don't know if that extends to the cottony variety. Either way, this is the wrong vehicle to be exploring to try and find the right fatty. I should be using the RTV Max 6000, but then if I found it, I would only have to come and get the tractor anyway, so I might as well use the tractor. I don't know, that was just a bit of a reductive piece of commentary there. There's largely no benefit to it at all. So it historically, right, hang on, let's go back to where it should be, because I'm hoiking the 1 ton, you see, and what we need is the 2 ton, because the 1 ton is not enough ton. No. And I'm going to keep carrying the 1 ton with me so that I don't mistake it for its fatter and elder brethren, which should be here but isn't. Yeah, if it was there, I'd have picked it up already, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. But there you go. No, it's not round the side. I mean, I've dropped them off all over the place down here. I've got that much kit now. It took me 5 minutes to find out where I'd left the forks. Ironically enough, where they were supposed to be. That's where I left them. But that's hardly the point. I think the point is that I need to start putting things in a consistent place. Alright, well look, how about jump out. Alright, here is the RTV Max 6000. I thought you'd recognise it. Turn the hazard light on, because we're going to be moving at hazardous speed. Right, we will go down the deep end and see if it's if it's kicking around down there. I don't know why it would be. I don't think I'd used it down there, but we'll go check anyway. There's a cottony roadblock just waiting to happen. Oh, and I'll show you an anomaly on the way past as well, because there's an anomaly. It's only moderately anomalous, but I mean, I did it to myself, so there's that. Right, park up a sec. Okay. This is my wheat field, as you know, and I installed precision farming. Not really knowing what it was, but it sounded like fun. Anyway, the expected yield's only 64% out of 100%. So I've got to go and figure out something to smear all over this in order to make it more vavavoom. I've got a sprayer. So, I mean, I might just spray a little bit of it with various different noxious substances and see if anything comes up with gold. But I thought you might find that interesting. Alright, well, if you didn't, I mean, you can't have your money back. Right, what do we got down here? Noxious substances, yeah. That, which is 85% full, which means I get a cheap bale early on in the next... So there it is, there it is. You brought it down the new depot. Right, go get a tractor then. Will do. Good, good, good. You might be saying, why don't you use the big lad in order to do the forking, given that that's going to be heavier anyway. Has got a fork attachment on the front. No, I can't use the nose lifter. That's not what it does. That's not one of the things it's slated to do. Yeah, I thought I'd cut through the field because that's exciting. Although, caning through here at 60 miles an hour, you're just going to get whipped in the face by all manner of cotton-based detritus. Right. You done? Yeah. I'm done. Right, good. Right, park it. Parked. Right then, now, I have clocked that this needs repairing. I'm not trying to set myself up for another incidence of having to bring out some bloke and a spare bit of kit on the RTV Max 6000. No, that's not what I'm setting myself up for. Instead, I thought I might deal with business. Really, might you? Yeah, I might deal with business after making the first drop off. Then I'll go fix up the tractor. Right then, Senor Fatty Original. No longer required for this particular operation. I mean, arguably no longer required for anything. I've no evidence as to why one should continue with the original low weight when you've got more weight. I mean, do you use more fuel? It has not been stipulated. However, we know from experience that the big lad on the back here, that's more than enough to offset a bit of cottony bale action. You know what else? I'm going to pick up a new one. No, because that first one is already halfway towards where it's going. So why not pick one up from down the deep end since we're down the deep end? Yeah, see, that's efficient working, that is. That's got it. That has got it. You haven't got 100% grip there. You're still a little bit tippy. But it's obviously, you know, clearly it's more effective than the previous choice going on. Yeah. So we're going to go drop these off at the cloth emporium, and that'll keep them in cloth for quite a bit. I don't think I'll sell the excess just yet. Hold on, I'll have a look. Hang on, here's my notes. Sell cotton February. February is the best month to be selling bales of cotton, so I'll wait until then to sell what I consider to be excess. But that's fine. We've still got long planks to sail. To sail? Yeah. We've got to sail some long planks. So actually, we'll do that next. I'll drop this one off. We'll get yonder tractor repaired, and then I'll go sell the long planks because that'll be, partially amusing, and I can finish off all of the various capers while you're elsewhere for the following month. The only other thing that I'm going to do, I was going to spray the field. Oh, all right, I'll let you see me spraying the field a bit as well, just to see if it does actually yield anything beneficial. Anywho, right, we're here. Yeah. Slap this in here. Yeah. Are you slapping it, or are you just looking at it? No. I'm trying to line it up, you see, because that way we can make a neat stack. You sure this one's not just going to dissolve the second you put it down? Might do. Right, well, has it? No. Okay. Clearly, cotton's topped up, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the cotton's full, as is the wool. The wool is also full. Well, Lorks. Yeah, I mean, because I brought the wool truck down. We went and picked up everything woolly that we could get our hands on, and it's parked up in the man truck there, ready to be distributed to those who may require it. Okay. Try not to get snagged on the gate. Well, it's too late for that now. You were snagged on the gate before you finished the sentence. Right, in you go. Right, we're probably going to have to fix up Senor Fatty and the forks as well, but, I mean, that's why we're here. Right, you need a bit of a polish for 253 quid, dunzo. You need 12 grand's worth of fix-up. Okie dokie. Right, you need just... You don't need anything. All right, you're great, and you can have 30 quid's worth of shining, I suppose. Yeah, do you want to put some petrol in while you're here? I might as well. All right, back her up then. Yeah. I always get a bit stuck filling up with petrol. Yeah, it's because you can do it the other side, but I think you can do it both sides. I get a bit confused, but we seem to be there. More than seem, my friend, we are there. Alright, I'll go and deal with the rest of these bales, and then I'll catch you up when we start flogging some plank. One should always stack one's bales of cotton neatly. And this will just about do. Right, that's all the cotton dealt with. There we go. There you go. See, look, neat stackage. That's what you want? Well, it's mostly neat. It's neat enough for my purposes anyway. Right, next job, flog plank. Right. Well, I mean, to be honest, I do need to top up the coffers more than a little, so why not? Why not indeed flog plank at this juncture? Well, especially since it's plank flog month. Right, okay, you might as well just park there. It's just such a disorganised parking system at the moment. I leave it where I think I'm next going to need it, or rather where I'm done with it. Either way. Now that's full of planks, that one. Wrong sort of planks though. No, we're on long planks this month. And I had the the fork ladder out earlier on, and I put all of the long planks out here waiting to be discovered. Oh, look what I've discovered. There you are. I've discovered some long planks. And I've got a reasonable load already in the trailer here, so this should be a relatively quick job. I think 2 loads in total, maybe? Something along those lines. Now, this is implying that I've already got a max load, but I'm not sold on that. Switch me to the... Okay, you're on. Why are you not detecting? Because I didn't press the button. Oh, okay. Auto load. There you go. That looks more like a full load. Are we going to close the curtains? Nope. We're just going. I mean, I could have just gone straight down the hill, but no, I'm far too disciplined for that kind of behaviour. We will at least roll out in a way that suggests that I haven't left trailers everywhere. That's alright, you'll be okay. You can get round there without knocking into everything. Right. Now, this is good, of course, because it means that I'm going to have the money to be able to do whatever level of expansion comes next. And there will be some of you saying, well, hey, whoa, I thought you were going for cows. I am going for cows. But there's no point going for cows yet, because at the current time, I haven't got anything I can feed them with. And therefore I thought it would be a good plan to build up a reserve of cattle feed before I get to the point of acquiring the cattle. There is method in the madness, you know. And that's the madness method that we've got going on here. Right, okay, let's roll in. Right, turn those off. Yep. Sell, my pretty, sell. How do we do that? 35 grand, that's not too bad. And then this lot's... another 21. Good start. Okay, alright, that's solid. Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with how this area down the bottom has come out. There's enough manoeuvring space that it works really well. What I'd really like, though, is a mod pack of white lines and arrows and that kind of thing, so that I could put some demarcation lines out to make it look like it's a fully operating establishment. The other thing that would be nice in subsequent generations of the game, because you can't do it in this one, is have tyre tracks persist permanently. Now, what you would need for that is that as you drive over stuff, it would track when it was like your 3rd or 4th time, or something appropriate depending on the substance type, time of driving over it, and then it would apply a different texture. Because then you'd get to see actually where are the routes that I'm commonly using. I think that would be fabulous. I think it would be fabulous, and it would also mean that you wouldn't, when doing a little bit of terrain painting or decorating or shifting or what have you, you wouldn't have to lay in tyre tracks, because they would evolve over time as grass turned into mud. I think it'd be a great, because not just for aesthetic purposes, but also it would mean that if you were to compare your iteration of a particular map with somebody else's version of it, it would look entirely different, even if you hadn't done any specific decoration to make it that way. Because look, it looks tops. Those are my tyre marks going on there, but they're not infinite. And I love that you've got this kind of corner section, and obviously because I come around here quite a lot, those would build up significantly over time. But I mean, I understand the limitations of the technology, and that they can only handle a finite number of tyre tracks at once. It's a shame, but I get it. I would just like it to be more permanent, turn it into a feature. I think it's Foundation, the village builder, is probably the best example of use of a particular route leading to decay of that land and turning it into an established path. And I think that's great. Right, I'm going to finish that off, and then we've got the last job of the day, which is going to be whatever it was that I need to do to that field at the bottom. And I honestly don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to try spraying it with fertilizer and herbicide and see if it smiles at me any further. I haven't got any manure that I can really make use of, unfortunately. Otherwise I'd do that, but I haven't got it, so I can't. Right, grab all of this. Come on, and those. That's it. There you go. All done here. Yeah. Turn the auto harvest up. There aren't any more to pick up. No, those are beams. Those are beams, those. Yeah, we don't need those. The big month, it tends to be regular sized planks. Although it has to be said, we're using more of these raw materials up than ever before. I think the tables month is going to be a solid winner. But, you know, we'll see when we get there. Obviously tables sell for a decent lick of wedge. So they earn more than your humble plank, long or otherwise. But, you know, there you go. That's it. I've really got nothing more to say now. I mean, I think I've done quite well on making conversation out of this stuff so far. But, I mean, you know, all we're doing is driving a very short distance. This is why I want to move this further away, so I've got slightly further to go and can maybe soak in the sights a little bit more. Alright, okay, stick that on sale as well. I'm pretty happy with the result. What were we down to? About 24 grand, I think. So up to 177, about 150 grand's worth of long planks there. Lovely job. Lovely job. I mean, the main target at the moment is to earn sufficient so that when wheat harvesting time comes around, I can afford to buy a combine outright. And a baler. Yeah. Yeah. And a silo. Yeah. Right. Actually, you own a silo. I own several silos. Yeah, but that your new establishment down the bottom, I think it's got an empty silo down there. That'll do nicely then. Probably will. Alright, good. I'm going to park this up and then on to the next task, if you don't mind. Now, obviously, I've got to plough all of this under, or at least, you know, rake it or something. I've got to do something to this. I don't need to replant it until February, but I can at least prepare the land in the downtime. So I'll probably do that just when I have the urge to drive aimlessly up and down for a bit. That was a good bit of skidding. Yeah, but I mean, good bit of skidding. It wasn't practical. No. The other thing I've got to do is I've got to plant the trees up for my new forestry area. That needs doing. And I'm starting to think, as much as that would be a killer forestry area, it'll be an even more killer area for cows. Oh, yeah, then I could have all of my cattle stuff in the same place. In which case you're going to need to go and find a suitable bit of land to do your forestry on. I own all of this lot as well. Out as far, I don't know if I own out as far as the border. I certainly own quite a lot of it. But I was going to do something with that, and I'm blowed if I can remember what it was. It'll probably come to me at an opportune moment. Right, get out. Yeah. And while you're passing, grab this bit of spare log that's just sat there. Stick it in there so that at least it has a fighting chance of ending up in the right place at some point. Can I stick I want to stick the rubber bands on, please. Come on, you were volunteering it a moment ago. No, now you can't be bothered. Alright, well I'll do it from here then. There you go. That way it won't fall out when I'm going to the next position. Right, big tractor. Big tractor. And the spray hazard gun. Great. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got both herbicide and fertilizer available. But you don't know until you start spraying it, do you? Don't you? No, you just don't. Right, grab the mega tool. Oh, I've got a nitrogen. That's new. Nitrogen liquid fertilizer application. Oh, gracious. Okay. All right. That sounds vital. Yeah. Right. Get beyond the fence, and then you can extend yourself. Wilco. All right. About there. About there. All right. Extend yourself. It's later than you think. No, it's not how people say that. All right. Okay. Yep. Are we going to leave tracks if we drive over it? No, no, no. It recognises that we've got an important tool on the go. Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do from here down a bit and see what what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I've got no clue. Right, we're looking at the ground. It's saying 64%. There's no soil data. I'll investigate where to get that from when I can be bothered. Now then, here's the thing. You can bung this lower down, right? And it does the same job as if you leave it up here. Except up here, the tractor goes faster. So why would you do anything else? There we go. I'm spraying. Application rate number changed there briefly, but I don't see. What if I stayed here for a bit? No. Okay. All right. What if we now down tempo? There you go. See, march slower. No, that's no good. No, you want it up here. Yeah. Because I'm still coating it with goo. It's mostly a case of, you know, has that actually accomplished anything? Now let's go scrutinise. 64%, and it's now 64%, and I've covered it in more nitrogen. Yeah. Any variance at all? No. What more do you want from me? I'm going to have to poke into this and find out what more it wants from me. Evidently, I haven't done enough good things to the soil. Okay, well, it doesn't need weeding at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. No. I don't know what it wants from me. No, it wants you to go and read some instructions. Oh, I don't want to. Maybe there's a new type of spray gun stuff that you can stick in the back and be merry. Yes, I realise that. However, just, you know, do what you're supposed to. Yes, very good. Right, I'm just going to put this away, and then what else have we got to do? Well, the other job is, well, it's not. I mean, we don't even have to do it now. But I thought, you know, while the going's good, one should go, and that is us go plough the big dog. Well, I say plough, I mean harrow it one time. I mean, if I could set fire to it, that would be better, but I can't, so I won't. Right, you need this thing then. I do. Yeah, it's got technical. Are you sure it's that one and not that one over there? No. Isn't this the seeder or planter or both? I don't know. That's the plant. That's the thingamajig. You don't want that one. You want this fella. Oh, okay. I'll get this fella then. Right. Okay. We'll go and get that fella. Yeah. 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 I didn't notice him originally. Missed. All right. Okay. Go again. Hit. Right, okay, yeah, you just need to make a mess with this. Not on the wheat fields. No, I'm not going to do it on the wheat field. You need to do it over up toplands on the cotton, because you still can't do anything good with the cotton remnants. Surely you should be able to, I don't know, pluck them out and feed them to the pigs. It seems very unreasonable that you can't. It's possibly just realistic. Can I not set fire to it and then feed the pigs to it? Or set fire to the pigs and then, I don't know, other things? No, none of that is allowed. Do you seriously not get any wider than that? No, that's as wide as we go, Flower. But the good news is, yeah, it doesn't do anything. What device have I got? You haven't turned it on or switched it down or any of that. There you go, look. Yeah, this doesn't feel like the soil underneath is actually being prepared for anything. Oh, let's go and interrogate it, see if it tells me something exciting. Here we go. We've got no data. You can't plant in this. No. All I'm doing is knocking these plant head bits down. This is what you've done in previous seasons. Yeah, but I've got precision farming with its fussiness with regard to soil composition now. Well, just get on with it, and then if we need a new piece of kit, we'll go and get it. Okay. I mean, Colonel Failure, everybody. tune in next month, why won't you? Because it will be November. And in November, I've got nothing on the to-do list. Yeah, nothing. There is nothing for me to do in November. Won't that be exciting? Yeah, I mean, I've got to take into consideration the new metalwork situation, but even if I did have to do something with metal, it will take me approximately 5 minutes. It's not like one of these big tasks. No, sir. No. These big tasks are what we live for. All of the nice big thumping tasks. Cutting in the edge. Could do something lumber. Yeah, well, if I get desperate enough, yes. Alright, good. Anyway, mind how you go. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.